Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. Money issues kill marriages. Money issues kill marriages. Now, let me be clear before I go on, because I know some people who follow me on my men's channel. I talk about men getting sex without spending money on the woman. But see, that's more of a trade. If you look at, that's more of a trade. You know, many men will use their money to impress the woman. Many men will use it to impress the woman. But there's some men they can get the sex without. But see, sex and marriage or even love they different things. You know, you could love someone totally, but they might not be the best person for you to marry. Because first of all, marriage is a family. There are many subcultures. That's a business. You got to think about the economy. Y'all can love each other to death, but you know, if the lights get turned out, that's a problem. And see, money issues affect it. It's not even so much about how much money the family has. It's about how they spend it. Remember this week I talked about a poverty consciousness. People, even in poor neighborhoods, they got money or else the businesses wouldn't be there. They getting the money from somewhere, those businesses. Seriously, the poor neighborhoods got more businesses than anybody. But so there's money there. But see, the money issue is mainly not so much even having it, but how people use it. When you see two couples, like one of the things that's interesting, you have one person who has a poverty consciousness, and then you have the next one who has a wealth consciousness. How long do you think that's going to last? And I've talked about this before, but it's a major issue. Like say you have a man, he has a wealth consciousness, you know, so he don't mind saving. He don't mind saving his money. He wants to save his money and then invest it. He might have a business or something and he's thinking, okay, let me spend some time here. You know what? I can't buy that fly. You know what? I can't buy like that fly late model car. I got to buy that economy car that gets me from point A to B. Used economy car at that while I put money into the business. Okay. But say the woman, she has a poverty conscience. She want to spend. As soon as the money get there, she want to spend it. She want to run up those charge bills. She wants to live an extravagant lifestyle, which is something else what some poverty people do, even though they don't look like it. If they going into debt to finance a lifestyle, that's a poverty consciousness. But anyway, she wants to spend. How long do you think that marriage is going to last? They're going to have problems. Because regardless of what you want to do, like say you get if a couple's real frugal, both are frugal, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Because even myself, I'm more of a minimalist than people realize. If you see my spot, I don't have a lot of extra stuff here. I don't have a lot, but I'm always been that. And like I said, when I get an even bigger place, y'all gonna be like, dang, this place is empty. Yeah, because that's just me. I'm just... As far as like furniture and stuff like that, I'm very minimalist. But I couldn't get with somebody who's saying, hey, we got to buy something for this. We got to cover this wall. We got to have it filled up. I'm like, okay. No. Because the problem is not the amount of money, but how people want to spend it. How they want to use it. You know? And that's really what hurts it. Because, like I said, you can love each other to death. And you don't need money to have sex, as I always say. And the sex could be the bomb. Y'all getting down and everything. You know, having a good time. Y'all right in the middle of the light goes off. It might not even, you know what? It might not even be the electric bill. You might have to just replace it or something. You know, something. Or if you got that like real nice car, instead of getting that economy car that you could better afford and take care of, but you got that late model car that's expensive. Real quick, people be like want to get those like late model cars and stuff. They also cost more to fix. But, you know, if that car break down or something, it's like, well, hold up, I don't really have the money to fix it. And see, it brings a conflict between people just off of how they think. Like I said, you could have a lot of money. One could be a millionaire. One party in it could be a millionaire, and they got to be a millionaire because they were very smart with how they managed their money. But then it can go away if the other person just wants to spend. You know, and that's something to consider, because I would say this, and probably should have did this on my main channel, but, and I think I have. I've done so many videos, but this the money channel, and you know, you still got to keep that in mind, not as a gift. Let me be clear about that, because some guys think, oh, I got to pay this woman, I got to convince her. No, but if you get married, you in a marriage, you still got to pay a mortgage. You still have to pay rent. And even if you say, okay, the house is paid for, you got to pay property tax. So you still got utilities. The bills still have to be paid. They ain't even about spending it on each other. The bills have to be paid. You know, you got to manage that. You got to be like, and really the best way is have the mentality of having more money comes in than amount of money that goes out. That's tough, but if you have that general mentality, you can do well. But that's the economy. In fact, within a marriage, it's an economy. Within a household, think about it like that. What do you spend money on? What's the priority? How much money is going to be spent on food? What type of cable service you want to get? Seriously, you need to think about all of that. That's a money issue, because it's how you spend, how you allocated resources. That's the thing. You got to look at all of that. And then when couples have that, now let's be clear, because I've said before, sex plays a big part, but money is in there. In fact, there's a fair argument. It's actually a fair argument that is really the money issues. And it is, because it's like two different mindsets. You know, one wants to save, one wants to spend like crazy. One wants to keep the credit under control. One treats credit like, you know, the credit cards like they just instant cash, not thinking about they have to be paid back. Even with some of these credit card companies that like offer you zero interest, they only do that for like a year or so. So you got to think about that. Even getting a card, like say you get a credit card, y'all married, y'all say, okay, we can get credit for this, get a credit card. Y'all got to think about what you're going to do with it. Is it just for emergencies? Or you just going to, well, the smart thing is spend a certain amount every month, like a payable amount. I would say set a limit at 500 and then don't go past it. That's to keep your FICO scores up and all of that. Kind of a scam if you ask me, but we'll keep going. But you know, you got to think about how you're going to manage the money, what you're going to spend it on, what are the priorities, you know, what are the luxuries. Then usually what happens is on that level, a couple has two different ideas. So if you would have wanted to get married, take it to that. Many people will get counseling on the love part and just compatibility part. I would strongly suggest, and maybe there's already this service out there, I don't know. Please if y'all heard of this particular service, please let me know. They should have money counseling. Seriously, before two people get married. Yeah, because you always got the spiritual counseling, the sex counseling, love, all of that. No, they should have a financial counseling, because that's what's going to kill everything. Like I said, the sex might be the bomb and have genuine love, but that money thing will break up a couple quick as anything else. So it's something to think about. You know, you're talking, because that's when you become a little business. You become every single household is a mini economy. So I want y'all to think about that. All right. So anyway, that's it for now. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.